Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I will be continuing my series of just going off on video game companies because, man, it's like a lot of these companies be coming out with video games. They don't focus on them. They don't work on them. They don't listen to the people that's buying these games. They figure, oh, well, the fans are dumb enough to buy the games, so we're just going to release whatever. And we ain't going to do nothing about it. We're going to claim that we're coming out with patches and updates and all this other stuff. And I feel like, in continuing off of the one company that I was just talking on, EA Games, they're a prime example. They are a very good prime example because there was a while ago, I thought I was done with everything that I need to say about EA. But no, there is much more that I need to say about EA. But no, there was the one video game that they came out with called Anthem. Now, Anthem was supposed to be a game changer. When that game released, it flopped. It flopped hard. Now, I thought it could be something good, and it wasn't. It was not getting the attention that it was getting. In fact, I don't even know. Let me check real quick, because I do have my Xbox on right now. So they do still have it on the EA Play thing, but they don't do nothing to this game. And it has a 2-star rating. I guess that's better than other games. There's games I've seen with 1-star ratings, but let's see if anybody is actually still playing this game. I see some people are still, actually quite a few people are still playing this game. Wow, surprisingly, and the thing is, it's either, I don't know, it's people that probably have just now reviewed it, or people that overall have I don't know, maybe it's somebody out there that, they didn't know too much about Anthem when the game came out, and they're just now seeing it. But when Anthem was coming out, I thought it was going to be some along the lines like Destiny, and I felt like that they were heading in that direction, but they stopped focusing on the game. They started working on all these other projects, and eventually at some point in time last year, EA Games had announced that they were done with the game. They were not going to work on that game no more. So now this game is just collecting bugs, and actually, you know what, no, let me check again and see, because they're not going to make the video game free. You would think oh, okay, well, since we're not going to work on it no more, so they have it where it's on sale. They have a 90% off sale, and so the game, but outside of the sale, it's still $59.99 just for the base game, and $69.99 for the upgraded, it's a Legion of Dawn. That's what I guess it's some special edition or whatever. But right now they got it for $5.99 and $6.99. And I don't even know how long this sale is. Let's see if they have a thing that will. They don't even let you know. I already have. Did I buy this game? I could have sworn I might have bought it on my PlayStation. Ends in 10 days. So yeah, after then 10 days, it's okay, the sale is over. But it shouldn't even be on sale. The game shouldn't even be having a price to it. The game should be free. Why are you charging for a game that you're not even updating or doing anything to anymore? There's still unfinished business with that game. There's still things that you said that you was going to do with that game, and you never went through with it. So either take it out of the store, make it where it's free, and people are not wasting their money with this game. Because there's one thing, I guess, I don't even know if you can buy this game on PC. Let me check real quick. Anthem, Steam. Nope. Oh, they have it. They have it where it's on the Origin and on Steam. So the beauty of Steam, and that's why I have to say shout out to Steam, but the beauty of them is that you could get a refund on the game. And I think Anthem might have came out on Steam, but probably Steam was okay, well, if you guys ain't going to do nothing to this game, or you announce that it's done and over with, no, take it, because no, I feel Steam, if a game is not good, you'll see that it's not a good game. All right, it probably, I feel if Anthem would have been on Steam, it definitely would have had a overwhelmingly negative or very negative, but it definitely would have been in the negatives. All right. But, or maybe mixed. I don't know. I do feel that the game had potential, but it just, it flopped. When the game came out, it had flopped, and it flopped hard. I don't know. Like, I guess I didn't know this. I know that there was one bug that I was having and the game wouldn't start up. Now, maybe that was still going on for people, and that's why they was like, okay, you know what? No, we're not, we can't fix this bug, so we're just going to let it go. And that's probably why they stopped working on it and stuff. But it's like, you guys specialize in this stuff. You guys fix these problems on a regular basis. You guys are like hired to fix these problems. Why can you not fix the problems with that game? And that's what I'm saying. Like, the game should just be free. Like, you shouldn't be charging money for a game and it's not good. So that's what I'm like, especially on Xbox and PlayStation. I feel like with Xbox and PlayStation, if a game is under 4 stars, then I feel like you should be allowed to get a refund on the game because of because it's not, I feel like 3 stars is going to be probably like good or mixed, like if we're talking Steam terminology. But other than that, like, no, I think that the game, like, I think a lot of people should get their refund for that game because I'm like, I bought that game. I was curious about that game. I wanted to see what that game was all about. And yeah, it was like, there was nothing to do in it. So that was why I remember why I didn't like the game, was because I kept doing the same missions over and over again. So it wasn't like you do one mission, unlock another mission. No, they just kept having you doing the same stuff over and over again. So I was like, maybe that was why people didn't like that game, but I know that the game flopped. So anyways, moving on. Yeah, Anthem was just, I had to say that was probably one of the main reasons why people, don't like, because besides their sport games, like they do have like other games that they're that's available and stuff. Actually, you know what? No, where's my controller? Let's just look up. No, I didn't want to do that. Let's just like look through some of the games that EA has, and I'll just kind of like talk on them. There's some games, actually, no. There's a whole company. Oh, there is a game that I wanted to talk on, and I think that was one of the main reasons why I wanted to do a part 2 to EA games. But anyways, so there's a company that they had bought a while ago called Codemasters. Now, Codemasters has, they've done like quite a few racing games like Grid, F1. There's this one racing game that I have been looking for I don't know how long now. And I'm not trying to spend no $300 just so I could get a digital code to play it and stuff. But no, there's this one racing game called Fuel. Now, in my opinion, that was probably one of Codemasters' biggest games. Like, no, legit. It was one of Codemasters', like, that game was huge. Like, I'm saying, they had, like, this big, giant open world map. I think the map was, like, 5,000 square miles or something like that. Like, the map was huge. Let me just look it up real quick. How big was the Fuel video game map? 14,400 in square kilometers. I wonder how much is that in miles. 1 point square foot in miles, because I don't know 5,000. Okay, so yeah, it was well over 5,000 square miles. So it was, the map in there was huge. You would think, because of this big giant map of this big open world game, you would either remaster it or re-release it or something. They haven't re-released it. My thing is like, I'm confused, because if it's a Codemasters game, Codemasters should release this game a long time ago. But for some odd reason, on the Xbox Series X, and I don't even know if you can buy the game. I never even bothered to check to see if I can buy it. I don't even think you could buy the game on the Xbox One. But anyways, no, on the Xbox Series X, I can't buy that game. They say that the game is not available to be purchased. And then when you try going on Steam, it's not available on there. And then you try going anywhere else, game is not available. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know why the game is not available. You would think that at some point in time they would have made it available, especially now that it's being owned, that the company is being owned by EA Games. Like, okay, like EA Games, of course, they're going to be trying to release any game and making any money off of it. But what I honestly feel like is that there are probably certain games that didn't reach its, pricing, or not pricing, but sales and stuff, and that's most likely why. And I'm like, fam, re-release the game or remaster the game, talk about how big and how dope it is, and fam, you guys got money being made right there. It's like, it's stuff like that where I'm like, why would you take the game out of the store? Like, that's what I don't understand. And the thing is like, probably, what I honestly think is that the game, honestly, you know, it wasn't really a big selling point with DLCs. I don't even think that game even had any DLCs. Let me check real quick. Hold on for a second. Let me search. All right. How you spell fuel? I know how to spell fuel. I ain't gonna have nobody tell me I ain't got no education. Okay. Ratings, people also. So they didn't even have like whether the game had DLCs or anything, but I don't think it did. I don't remember it having any DLCs, but if it if it did, then it was like, okay, like they had the DLCs, but the game was so big, it was like, bro, you were gonna be sitting down forever playing that game. And I was like, fam, that's the type of game that I want to play. I want to play a game where I'm playing it forever. You know, I feel like Fuel was like just one of those games where it's like, I'm going to have fun regardless. Like, I remember sitting down playing that, and I wish I still had that game. I wish I would have never sold that game. If I knew then what I know now, that I would never be able to play that game again, I'm like, bro, I definitely would have tried to go out and get that game. I ain't gonna give up so easily, because I think I did see a store where they had it for the PlayStation 3, and I'm like, I might just go ahead and cop me a PlayStation 3 and get that game again, because I'm like, nah, bro, I want to play that game badly, bro. I don't know why, I just want to play it, and I'm like, most likely I'm gonna rage, get mad, and all that other stuff, but I'm like, I really want to play that game again. So, but anyways, yeah, they're not releasing it. It's weird, and I'm like, fam, release that game, bro. Instead of trying to focus on how much money can we make in FIFA and Madden, release that game. And, you know, just overall see how successful it does. Promote it, hype it up and things. Do whatever you can to it. But I'm like, it's stuff like that I don't get. Like, why are you not releasing that game? And instead, well, you know what? No, like, if you guys aren't going to release Fuel, how about this? And this is pretty much like the grand finale of this whole like EA games equals scam, episodes and stuff. How about you guys focus on the latest game, one of the latest games that you guys just released, and that is Battlefield 2042. What happened with that game? I am so confused on why you guys made a video game where the only other video game that it can compete with is another shooter game that came out years ago. Call of Duty Black Ops 4. You guys released a video game where it's only competing with that game. Battlefield 2042 is an okay game. I'll give it that. It is an okay game. But what I'm so confused off of is before that game came out, I remember they had these videos, or there was like this short film where it kind of made it seem like that a story mode was going to be involved in the game. No story mode was involved. Every Battlefield game that I played, and that's even one of the like key things where with Call of Duty when they came out with Black Ops 4, because that was another like multiplayer only game. People were tripping off of the fact they didn't have a story mode, and that's why that very next Call of Duty they kept adding story modes. They have not done that since, because people was not feeling it. People was not feeling the fact of like, oh, I'm just sitting down forced to play multiplayer. Like, I'll admit, I did play. And the only reason why I had played Call of Duty Black Ops 4 was because of a friend of mine. She was really interested in that game. She really liked that game. She liked zombies. I played zombies. We played a little bit of multiplayer. That was the only reason why I had played Call of Duty Black Ops 4. But other than that, it was like, if it wasn't for her, I would have never ever had touched that game again. So that's why I'm like, yeah, with them like multiplayer only games, people ain't feeling that. People ain't feeling the fact where it's like, I want to play a story mode. I want to play that. I want to have fun with that. You're forcing people to play multiplayer, and a lot of times people don't like them overwhelmingly big, giant multiplayer games. I'm saying, like, Battlefield, don't get me wrong, Battlefield probably has some of the most best multiplayer, out there and stuff. Like, I have to say, like, Battlefield 3, 4, 1 and 5 was alright and stuff, but Battlefield 3 and 4, oh my god, like, the multiplayer in there was crazy. You know, like, especially 3, because 3 was like, I feel like that was the game changer and stuff, and 4 was just kind of like a not remastered, but it was kind of like a 2.0 to, Battlefield 3 and stuff. Like, it was technically a game changer, but it was still the same thing. So it wasn't really a big major difference within and stuff. But anyways, but no, like those games were good. Now you would think that okay, this is our, you know, we're coming out with another Battlefield game. Which video game should we have it be like remodeled after? Out of all the video games, which one should it be remodeled after? You guys went to a different company, a different video game, and you chose the one Call of Duty that nobody wasn't even really messing with. Like, they were just, oh, okay, you know, this is all right. But it wasn't like it was the bit. Let's just see real quick. How well did Black Ops 4 do? Call of Duty is the first without traditional single player, instead solo missions. Still worth it in 2021's Call of Duty House. How many sales did Black Ops 4? Black Ops 4, 14.3 million sales. And next COD after Black Ops 4 was Modern Warfare. Now, in Battlefield 2042, what came out last year, I think? So hold on for a second. Let me see. Battlefield 2042 release day, November 12th, 2021. So you guys and the Battlefield prior before that, let's just see real quick. Solo Emo 2009, okay, blah, blah, blah. All right, external links, let's just see. Battlefield 5. Battlefield 5, that game came out in 2018. So you guys had 2018, 19, 20, 21. You guys had 3 years to come out with the video game that was, and you would think that if it's going to compete with any Call of Duty game, it's going to compete with Modern Warfare, because let's just see how how well did Modern Warfare do. Okay, hold on. Highest selling Call of Duty games. Okay. It's like, I don't care about that. So Call of Duty Mobile, $1 billion in dollars in revenue. That's crazy. That's honestly crazy. I did not know that. Black Ops Cold War did well. Huh, that's surprisingly. Wow, freaking Infinity Warfare actually did better than Black Ops Cold War. That's insane. Let's just skip all the way. So Call of Duty Black Ops, you guys would think that Call of Duty Black Ops was pretty good. So like, instead of 4 and 4 Modern Warfare 3, you guys could have did that. Black Ops 2, Ghost, Black Ops 3, Modern Warfare 2. Black Ops 3 did better than Modern Warfare 2? I don't know about that one. Where is Modern Warfare? That's the original Modern Warfare. World at War, Black Ops 4, Infinity Warfare. They don't say like how good. I was looking for the that last Modern Warfare that they had released and stuff, but you would think, because in my opinion, that was probably one of the best Call of Duty games to be released of our time. Like that that last Modern Warfare, not the original Modern Warfare, but that last Modern Warfare that introduced Warzone and all that. That was definitely, you guys. I'm saying like you guys could have focused on that. For those that did not buy Black Ops, but yeah, it was pretty much, it might as well be called Black Ops. But anyways, Battlefield 2042, for those that didn't buy it, Battlefield 2042 had multiplayer modes. So it had Conquest, Rush, you know, which is like the basic. It might have some other modes in there, but I honestly do not remember. It had that. It had what was it? Dang, what was the other modes in there? Where they had one mode that they were trying to say it was supposed to be. Oh, so no, that was the other mode. So it was, so they had this one mode where they were claiming it was supposed to be like another Escape from Tarkov, but I played that mode, and I played Escape from Tarkov, 2 different games. When I actually played Escape from Tarkov, Battlefield 2042 did not appear in my mind at any given point in time and was like, oh, okay, I can see why this is considered as Escape from Tarkov. I don't even know what that mode was supposed to be. It was kind of like a PvE, like, so you're going up against players, and I think you were going up against like random enemies and stuff, like CPUs and CPUs. Is that what they call it? No, AIs. What is it? Do they call them CPUs? Controlled? No, I don't even know. It's free. It's 2 a.m. My mind is all over the place right now. But anyways, but yeah, they had it where you did that. Then they had this one mode where like you can make your own game, I guess. Like, it was weird how they described it, but it was like you can make your own game. But no, so here's the messed up part about it. And I remember when I heard about that, because I was like, oh, if I had known that, bro, I'd re-download the game and played it myself. But they had it, somebody had created a zombie mode in that game. In the created multiplayer or whatever they was calling it and stuff. But they created a zombie mode in there. EA Games took it out. And they felt like that, I guess people were winning too much or gaining too much XP from it. So they took the mode out. That's how you know, like, they don't care about gameplay or anything. They just only care about how much money they're going to make. Because they know suckers like us is going to go out, buy the game, and keep on making them more money. So at the end of the day, does EA Games care about their customers? No, they don't. That's why when you see any of their latest video games, you see where... Hold on for a second. Let me look up EA Games. Okay. So there's their the one video game that they released, Grid Legends. Codemasters is behind that game, but it was released under EA and stuff. That game, it has... see the ratings for that. So it almost has 4 stars, but it doesn't completely have 4 stars. That was a good game, but it still had glitches and problems and issues with it. Because I played that game, played and beat the game, and they're still saying that there's missions that I haven't completed. And I'm like, well, what do you mean I haven't completed? If it's documented on my streams that I end up downloading from my account and post it on the YouTube channel, so it's there permanently. It shows I have beaten Grid Legends. So I don't know what they're talking on, but yeah, it says that, and I'm all like, bro, I don't know what you guys got going on with the game, but fix it. Like, now, fix it, because I don't get what's going on with it. I'm like, to me, that type of stuff. Did they come out with a DLC? Oh wow, yeah. So they was like, I remember seeing this where they was like, it came out with some packs or some cars or something, and they was like, that's the only way that you can get those cars. I'm like, yeah, it's stuff like that. I mean, I guess I don't know, but I mean, I'm used to seeing that in games and stuff. But I'm like, I just, it's whatever. But anyways, yeah, I'm not really seeing anything else that I can talk on with EA Games. I had to say, like, the best bet for them, I think that, their Need for, so the Need for Speed game, I guess, actually, no, there is more that I can talk on. So their last Need for Speed game, Need for Speed Heat, that game is broken. Like, I tried playing that on my new Xbox Series X, and it was broken. The game would freeze, and other people was experiencing that problem, and I posted about it on YouTube, and it's like one of like my most popular videos on there and stuff. And then, I don't know what's up with them not releasing any more basketball games, but I'm actually kind of, like, skeptical of them releasing another basketball game, because I'm like, well, I feel like they just gonna probably do some scamming, bugged-out video game. They're not gonna come out with a game that's good. I remember a while ago they promoted that they were working on another Skate, but I'm like, I don't know how that's going out, if that's gonna be good or not. And I have to say probably the one game where it was getting some, publicity and getting, like, some good feedback is this duo game that you can play with a friend of yours called A Way Out. So that was like that. I have to say probably the last time I seen EA get some, like, good feedback on the video game was a game that they released in 2018. And so there's that. Star Wars, I think they did they came out with a Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Let's see how that did. So it got 4 stars. I remember hearing good things about that. The Star Wars games, I feel like, be doing all right. And then The Sims, of course, everybody loves The Sims. Like, I feel like if you don't love The Sims, it might be wrong with you. But Yeah, like they'll have like a good couple of games, but other than that, it's like a lot of games. It's either people don't play them, people don't aren't messing with them. They're either bad, or, it's just it's like they just got some issues and stuff. So I honestly think that EA, what you guys need to do is take a break. I mean, on all games, take a break. Come up with a game plan on how you gonna fix your guys' games, because if you ain't gonna fix them, it's like, bro, people ain't gonna want to play that. And I definitely see if they're not gonna fix them games, EA is gonna fall under, and it's just gonna be a lot of other companies out there where it's like, okay, now it's our turn. So if you want that, then hey, keep doing what you're doing. But anyways, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 43 or 45 YouTube channels. I don't remember how many channels I have. I should just count them up after I'm done with this. But follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from GEEK, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss and knock $20 off your first purchase. And that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.